Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. David Pollock. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nebraska's offense will start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented. You saw the swagger that he brings to the offense and that X factor and demeanor he really brings to the team. They believe in him. They were able to win a lot of close games a season ago. I think it's not about resting on your laurels. It's about taking the next step to try and be better.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the ball comes to rest right there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be...
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Here's the return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that is the way you set the tone, man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, get your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. Oh, better look out! Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Got a man. It's Bussey. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead.
Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
To throw, it's Reed. Sets up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And if you're going to throw a heater like that as a quarterback, you better be accurate because tips lead to picks, especially when you're throwing it over the middle of the field. That time trying to find his tight end, but it is not an accurate throw. It goes up in the air, and the defense makes him pay with the pick.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Markway. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies. A designed run for the quarterback.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the designed quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
He's got an open man. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking for a crease. It's Moss. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to throw, it's Reed. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Huskers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Creates a little room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's caught. It's Wilson. Oh, and caught. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Trying to blow his way in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swan, so big playmaking is always a possibility. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UConn.
Right down the middle. Got his man downfield.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Key. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off play action. Under fire.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open. Nope.
Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. This quarterback part of their running game. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Aggies! A great catch and run for 6. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. That's reeled in. It's key. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. He'll keep it himself. Finds a little space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air, it's Raiola. It's complete to the right. At the 45 on its way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. RPO complete to open the drive. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Caught over the middle. It's Bussey. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. First drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Huskers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care. Turning it on! How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Aggie. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Cornhuskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Finds his man, it's Hunter. Stumbled to the ground. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barney. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. The short hands, it's Key. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fighting off the defender. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. On the run, it's Moss. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's key. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Bussey. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Loss of 2. Third down coming up.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. With the catch, it's Moss. Got it across the 35 to the 36, but the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a fourth down. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The handoff to Johnson. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Gets the back moving. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Takes the easy completion. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security. The
Huskers will call on their punt team. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got...
Oh, he's got some space. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Solid punt headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Makes the quick grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Sprinting away. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Raiola. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, they're after him. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. The Cornhuskers are marching down the field. He'll do it himself. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Motion from the wide receiver. The receiver on the jet sweep. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with the GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Oh, those hurt. I mean, you got them backed up. You got them in a 4th down situation. You got the play initially stopped, but playing scrambling quarterbacks, you got to play the 2nd play and the 3rd play because they just keep running around, making things happen, and the QB does a great job on 4th down, getting in the end zone, making the big play.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Give to the running back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Aggies moving quickly to the line.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to continue taking shots.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Wide open downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Makes the grab. It's Concepcion. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking for space. It's Moss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. And the Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. Jukes his way for more. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Cornhuskers in the hurry up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Markway. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. To the air on first down. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Huskers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. He's got the tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.